What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with RK Outpost and GeeksandGamers.com, and it's finally official. The World Series ratings are in, and they are absolutely abysmal. Just like the headline says, they are devastatingly bad for Major League Baseball. The least watched World Series of all time. The Dodgers did win 4-2 over the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, we're going to get into the Tampa Bay Rays, and I do think that plays a part in these ratings. But there's no doubt that woke sports strikes again. Even though Major League Baseball, which tried to back off a lot of the stuff, they had a lot of activism, especially in the beginning of the season. If everyone remembers, we covered it here on this channel. In fact, MLB players, including Mookie Betts, kneel for opening day national anthem to support Black Lives Matter. We saw a couple Black Lives Matter demonstrations very early in the Major League Baseball season, and then in the middle of the season, of course, you probably remember, Milwaukee Brewers joined Bucks in protest sit-out game after the Jacob Blake shooting. Now, with the exception of these two major events, protesting the national anthem on opening day and then middle of the season, sitting out for the career criminal Jacob Blake, who was reaching for a knife when he was justifiably shot by the police, there's not been too much in Major League Baseball that has been woke. But I think people are so tuned out right now to sports, and as soon as they see that, they're out. And I think that played a major role in what we saw. You can see here on Yahoo, it's official. 2020 World Series was the least watched fall classic ever. A 32% drop in ratings from the previous year. And when you go and look at all of the worst rated games of all time, now 2020 holds all of them for games 1 through 6. You see 9.7, 9.1, 8.9, 8.1 million, up to 9, then 10 and 12.6 for that final game, this series clinching Game 6 for the Dodgers. Now, there should be a couple caveats here. One of them, like I mentioned, is the Tampa Bay Rays. The Tampa Bay Rays are the most pathetic organization in Major League Baseball when it comes to fan support. They can't get people to go to the games. They can't get people to watch their games. I think this is a big reason. And I even said it before the World Series. Remember, you can go back and watch it. I said that this was going to happen. I said the ratings were going to be bad because of the Rays, but I didn't think they'd be quite this bad. You see, before this, the only game to have less than 10 million viewers, in fact, you go back to 2008, Game 4, had less than 10 million viewers. This was the previous record low. Of course, that is a Philadelphia Phillies versus Tampa Bay Rays game. So it does hold true, and we even saw that in the NLCS. The NLCS, Game 7, had the best overnight rating since 2017, had really incredible ratings, 14 million people watching a league championship series when you combine all of the different simulcasts, while over in the ALCS, the Astros, and again, the Rays, they had a pathetic Game 7. They had 4.5 million people watching them. I think that has a lot to do with the Rays. Now, you know, Major League Baseball wanted that Astros-Dodgers rematch. They didn't get it. They had the Tampa Bay Rays, which I think played a big role in this. But there is no doubt that the woke politics, woke sports right now, people are turned off by it. And if they catch even a hint of it, they are going to go away. And I think what we saw early in the season probably did tune a lot of people out from the very beginning. The national anthem protests and then the Jacob Blake protests, which are both just ridiculous, to be quite honest with you. And people have a right to be turned off by that. Overall, I think that Major League Baseball kind of distanced themselves from that, and that may have saved them from having the 70% drop that we saw for the NBA Finals, because people saw what the NBA Finals was. It was just a promotional platform for Black Lives Matter. That's all that the NBA Finals turned into, but not good news. I agree. It is devastatingly bad for Major League Baseball. A season in which they already lost money just by playing, because Major League Baseball is they're so reliant on all the people coming to watch the games. That's a huge chunk of their revenue. They didn't have any of that this season. They don't have the big TV contracts like the NBA and the NFL. They need people in their gates. They already took a loss this season. Those ratings definitely did not help. But what do you think? How much of a part do you think woke sports and people just tuning out to sports in general because of the wokeness led to this? Or how much do you think is related to Tampa Bay and people in that area that just don't watch their team? Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.